Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 1st and 10. Stroud gonna throw right away. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Here's a toss right side to Mixon. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Stroud to throw. Oh, they're on him with a flash, and he's lost the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And that is the dream start for this defense on the opening drive. They get the first points of the game for their team.
You know, Mike, every team, they have an opening drive script. So what it is, it's the plays they feel best about. Pass, run, establish a little rhythm, and get your players into the game a little bit. Here they are executing their opening script, something they've done all week long. They cough the ball up, scoop, score, and you couldn't have drafted a worse start for this offense.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Pass caught. It's John Mechie. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
John Mechie was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. This one caught by Mechie. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. First carry for Saquon Barkley. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Christian Harris there on the stop. They'll try to run here with Barkley. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. That's going to bring up 4th down. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. On first down, it's Stroud. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. A run here with Mixon. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. but the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, Stroud. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on second down, Stroud. That's hauled in at the 2. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns?
Powering forward. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. One final chance, does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. Now, he'll air one out. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And he's in! Nico Collins! Touchdown, Houston.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2. They look to run with Mixon. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8. Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Hurts will try it again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3. To the air again. Hurts. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Is this easy enough for you, bud?
Gonna have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Let me know, bro. No, if this is easy for you. Ah, you quit! That's what you get! Guy was talking shit. Oh,
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena. We're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. And his first pass falls incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. A toss now to Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Getting out to his left. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st down, ball at the 36. Daniels from the pistol. Fits it through the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's enough for a 1st down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU. From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels off the play action. Throwing across his body, and it backfires. Interception. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. All down by Dorrance Armstrong. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Play made by Deron Payne. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. Here's Stroud now. It's loose. Live ball inside the end zone. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I thought we were coming here to call an NFL game, but this is starting more like a baseball game. 2-0 here in the bottom of the 1st. No, just kidding. Still there's the 1st quarter here this afternoon.
Yeah, it feels like a pitcher's duel too, right? I mean, it's just a low-scoring affair here out the gate. I'll tell you what this does do, though, Kate. Right, in this world of analytics and looking at scores, this starts to screw that just conventional wisdom up. When you get an oddball like this, a safety early, just watch over the course of this game how it may affect some of the decision-making of the coaches.
That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Has it down close. And that's a Washington touchdown. All right, so this solid first half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Commanders push the lead to 2 scores now. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. A give to Mixon up the middle. Jukes one defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun now, first round. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
Dameon Pierce now to return it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Taken in by Smith. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. He puts some power on a deep one. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Daniels. He's on the move. He's running with it. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Commanders grow the lead now to 22 points. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Pierce now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 32. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Mike Sandra still makes the play. And the Commanders get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Daniels, 3rd and goal. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2. He's throwing for it. And that's caught. Great call. Even if the points weren't needed, the lead swells by another 2. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And they pick him off again. Mike Sandra still makes the play. And it's a pick 6, a as he runs it in for the touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was give me 6.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Pierce now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Stroud throwing here on first. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, Stroud. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be second down. From the gun, Stroud connects with Mechie. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He beams one deep right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Jeff Okuda with the INT. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Pierce now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And the Commanders get home, they drop in. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Cut by Diggs. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Pass taken in by Diggs. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense staying out here. It's 4th and 11. You're going for this. And they pick him off again. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Pierce now on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
And he hits the deck after setting him up with 1st and goal. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Commanders have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He completes it in traffic. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working quickly here. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Commanders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
Time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights, and the Commanders grow their lead yet again. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Into traffic, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Caught by Collins on the slant. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Houston 1st. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win.
Intercepted in the end zone. Jeremy Chin has got it. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down, go down. And no, they faked it. He's got it right side. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from D.C.